Hi, I'm Joyce Fields, and welcome to the third session of the Keep Yo Man video series. I'll be reading little snippets from my book, The Best Way to Keep a Man is to Let Him Go, among other things. This book is available at goodshortbooks.com as well as amazon.com. I've already done 2 sessions of 4 chapters each, and that it has gone up to chapter 8. This session will be chapters 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's get started. Chapter 9. Always be a lady. There's an old saying, quote, "Be a lady in the parlor and a tramp in the bedroom." I'm going to talk about being a lady. I'll leave you to your own imagination about being a tramp in the bedroom. In the parlor is addressing when you are in the company of or can be seen by others. Ladies are respectful of themselves and others. Ladies don't get drunk in public. Ladies don't insult their men or their children, especially not in the presence of others. Ladies are not loud and boisterous. Ladies make their men, children, and others feel good about being in their presence because others know that they will be treated with class, dignity, and respect. Ladies have a positive reputation. When you don't act like a lady, your negative reputation precedes you. Everyone is nervous about what you may do or say. Eliminate the mystery and apprehension. Act like a lady. Be a lady. That was chapter 9. Chapter 10. If he has children, accept and treat them as your own. In our storybook world, we want to be the one to give birth to all his children, and some of us can be severely offended if another female gives birth to his child before or during his relationship with us. Well, life happens and we can't rewrite it, but we can write our own piece of it. So what's it going to be? Are you going to act like a cruel witch, and I do mean witch, or are you going to act like a kind and gentle lady? It is not the fault of the child that he or she is conceived and born. That's chapter 10. Chapter 11. Don't take man advice from a woman who has no man. I have always been amazed by manless women who try to tell another woman how to treat her man. I remember a time when my husband and I had been married about 5 or 6 years, and we had some friends over. He asked me to get him a glass of water. We both were about the same distance from the faucet or the kitchen sink. One manless woman jokingly, I guess, spoke out, quote, "You're just as close to the sink as she is. Get your own water," unquote. Pap, that's my husband's name, Pap did not reply. Without saying a word, I took him a glass of water. My thinking was, you don't have a man. How can you tell me how to treat mine? If I follow your advice, I won't have a man either, and you'll probably be first in line trying to get him after he leaves me. That was my thinking. So, and be careful about discussing your man and or your relationship with other women. Be very careful and very selective. Your best bet is to talk to an older woman who has or had a sound relationship with her man, a solid relationship with her man. Now, chapter 12. Look good 99% of the time. Remember when I said that based on my observations, I think a man's eyes are wired to his penis? Well, I said that. I didn't read that part of the book earlier, but it's in here. Well, you don't necessarily want him to be in a permanent state of arousal, but it works to your benefit to keep his interest up. Looking good goes a long way in that direction. So if you're shuffling around the house in a shabby robe and scruffy slippers and your hair uncombed, you might want to change that look. You don't have to be made up like a glamour queen that just stepped out of a magazine cover or stepped off a magazine cover. But there's nothing wrong with looking pretty and fashionable. That helps your self-image and ego too. That's all for this session. I hope you enjoyed it and got something from it. Come back next time and see the next session. That'll be the last one. It'll cover chapters 13, 14, 15, and 16. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. Thanks. Bye. Stay safe.